Hi there, my name's Alana and I'm absolutely obsessed with high-end and luxury makeup, and I have a real passion for Charlotte Tilbury, which is why I'm so excited about today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 7 Charlotte Tilbury products that aren't pillow talk. Now, the other thing I'm excited to share is that this video is in collaboration with Morgan Turner. Now, if you watch my channel, you've probably seen Morgan here on YouTube, but just like me, Morgan is generally a high-end and luxury makeup review channel here on YouTube. I absolutely love watching her videos. Morgan is one of the first people I go to for thoughts on a Charlotte Tilbury launch, and I'm so thrilled that we are doing this video together. Now, one other thing I wanted to share about Morgan is she recently went full-time on YouTube, and I think that is so exciting for her. Previously, she was working as a teacher, but now she gets to literally talk about Charlotte Tilbury and Pat McGrath and so many other beautiful makeup brands all day long. So I'm so happy for her. It's been so wonderful to watch her growth, and I'm so excited that she is partnering with me on this video. Now, the reason I'm really excited about this video is that I'm one of those people who thinks that pillow talk is totally overdone. I mean, look, are there some pillow talk products I like? Yes, but Charlotte is so much more than pillow talk, and I think that the pillow talk universe actually leaves behind what I think is one of Charlotte's strongest areas, and that is complexion. So I'm so excited to be sharing my top 7 with you here today. Really quickly, if you are here from Morgan's channel, hi, I hope you'll stick around. We love talking about luxury makeup here on my channel, and I hope you'll be a part of it. If you haven't seen Morgan's video yet, I'm gonna leave it linked down below. Definitely go check it out and tell her I sent you. So without any further ado, let's get into my top 7 Charlotte Tilbury products that are not pillow talk. One more thing I wanted to add. So the only thing that Morgan and I have really spoken about on this video is the number. We went back and forth between 7 and 10, and we kind of debated it out. We landed on 7. 7 is our number, but I have no idea what the 7 items she's chosen are, so I'm really excited to see what direction she takes this video. I'm excited to see what she picks, and if there's anything that makes it onto both of our lists, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that if Morgan loves it and I love it and it's by Charlotte Tilbury, you're not gonna go wrong. I think that she and I both have incredibly impressive collections of Charlotte Tilbury products and a really great understanding of the brand and the products and what's flattering and just understanding what Charlotte's going for. So I really mean it. Like, if Morgan and I are both recommending a Charlotte Tilbury product, you need to go buy it. So actually now, without any further ado, let's get into it. So it was hard enough to pick 7 products, let alone to rank them. And really, each of these products, they complement each other. They work well together, and on their own they're nice, but together you get the beautiful face of makeup I'm wearing right now. So these aren't ranked, they're not in any particular order. They're just gonna be placed in the order that I apply them in. And that's because honestly, comparing these products really is comparing apples to oranges. So the first product on my list is the first product that I put on my face of this collection, and that is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now, I have to tell you, years and years ago when I was first introduced to Charlotte Tilbury, this product, it was recommended to me highly, and I could not figure out for the life of me what to do with it. I'm like, okay, this is just a stupid cream highlighter, no thank you. But it is so much more than that. I severely underestimated this product when I was first getting to know the brand, and it's really only been in the last year that I've fallen in love with it and I've found it for its full potential. So I'm gonna start by saying that there are endless ways that you can use this product, and none of them are wrong. I know people who like to wear it just all over their face and go on about their day. People use it as a primer, people use it as a highlighter, people use it as a mixing medium. For me, I like to use this in 2 main ways. One, I like to sort of tap it on my cheek. Now, it does have a very large doe foot applicator that makes it really easy to apply with. So I like to start by just sort of tapping it along my cheek like that, and then just tapping it in with my fingers before I've gone in with my foundation. Now, I do this after primer, after moisturizer, but this is the last step before I put on my foundation. If I'm using the product that way, what I also like to do at the end of my foundation application is go through one more time, tap it in the same places, and just use my fingers or a beauty blender to just tap it right on in, and to just have this glow that just transcends makeup, transcends the skin. It's just a lit from within glow that it just, every time I see myself in a selfie or I see myself in the mirror, I'm just like, who is the most beautiful? Oh, right, me. And I only say that because I want you to have that feeling too when you look in the mirror. I find with Charlotte Tilbury Products, she really helps you look like the absolute best version of yourself. And that's the kind of makeup philosophy I love and the kind of makeup philosophy that I want to share with you guys. The other way I love to use this product is as a mixing medium. So what I'll do when I'm mixing this product is I will take 1 pump of Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Foundation, which is, you will absolutely not see again in this video. And then I pull out the wand and I just kind of give it a nice firm roll on my hand. Basically think of it like a pump. I have 1 unit of Hollywood Flawless Filter, 1 pump of her Flawless Foundation. I mix it together with my finger, I dab it around my face, and I blend it in. And I find that this does 2 things. 1, it brings an incredible luminosity, but still almost like a matte radiance to a very, very matte foundation. It just brings a touch of radiance. It's actually how I'm wearing the product today. I both tapped it under my cheek for the glow, but I've mixed it in with my foundation. And I think that's why you see my complexion is just glowing in this video, or at least it's glowing in the mirror, and I'm really hoping it's going to come through on camera. This product is incredible. You can mix it so many different ways. And honestly, every time I try a new way to use it, I'm usually pretty happy. There's only been 1 or 2 times where I'm like, that's a lot. And for me and my makeup taste, that is using this as a primer. So I think I have obsessed enough over Flawless Filter, but seriously, if you don't have this product, you need to give it a try. Retails for $53 Canadian, but I will say that if you're hesitant and you're not quite sure, it's also available in a deluxe mini size. Now it's a lot smaller, the value's not as good, it's $20, but that is a great way if you want to try a different shade, which I've done with shade 2. I typically use shade 1 in this product, but also if you are new to the product and you want to give it a try without making the $53 investment, then I think the deluxe sample is something you might want to consider. So let's get on to the second product. Now, speaking of complexion and speaking of a product that I definitely have not mentioned in this video, we have Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Now, this is another product that I severely underestimated. When I was first introduced to this foundation, I felt that it kind of oxidized on my skin. I felt like it was too warm. I also felt like it just sucked the life out of my face. I felt like it was so drying, and I just didn't understand what all the hype is about. But I should have known better, and I should have known that Charlotte doesn't let me down when it comes to complexion. And so I've continued to use this product over the last year or 2, on and off, because I kept on seeing all of the hype. And about 6 months ago was when I really started to fall in love with the product. Now, one thing I found that really helped me fall in love with it was prepping my skin properly. What I mean by prepping my skin properly, I have very dry skin, and maybe if you have oily skin, you're gonna find that this foundation works straight out of the bottle, works perfectly for you. And honestly, at first, I just kind of thought that this was a foundation for my oily skin friends. But when I prep my skin with Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream, I use that basically in addition to a moisturizer when I'm using this foundation. So usually I'll do my full skincare routine like I would any other day, and then when it comes time to do my makeup, I will grab my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream and I'll use that instead of a primer. And I find just that rich, nourishing layer on my skin, it just hydrates and plumps, and it really helps this sit beautifully. Again, I'm wearing that on my skin today, and I hope you can agree that my foundation looks fantastic. The other thing I found is, in terms of ways to apply this foundation, the number one way that I like to apply it is by dabbing it around my face, just in little dots, and then tapping it in with my beauty blender. I find that when I use a brush with this foundation, that it can be kind of streaky and a little difficult to get that perfect, flawless, airbrush model, like walking down the Victoria's Secret runway look. But when I use my beauty blender, it just helps it apply just a touch more sheer and just evens it out and just gives that beautiful, stunning look. Now, this foundation, once I got used to it, it's been one of my absolute favorites for filming. It's the kind of foundation that I think you guys would love to wear to weddings, bridal showers, special events, maybe your engagement photos, a maternity shoot, maybe you're the bride, maybe you're going to a special work function and you know you're gonna be photographed, maybe it's a holiday party, whatever that event is for you that you know that you are going to be photographed, you know that you are going to want to be looking your absolute best, then this is the foundation I absolutely recommend reaching for. Now, that foundation retails for $53 Canadian and it has an impressive shade range. One of my favorite things about the shade range is the fact that she identifies if it's a cool, warm, or neutral product. Personally, I wear the shade 2N for neutral. Okay, now it would not be a favorites of Charlotte Tilbury video of mine if I didn't mention this stunner. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow. And this product, I mean, I'm obsessed. Can you tell? Like, look at the size of those pans. There are very few products that I have panned to this extent. You have to consider, I have a considerable makeup collection. So for me to pan something, like, that is a mark of true love. And like, look at the love on both sides of this product. This is a product that I've turned so many of my friends onto because, first of all, let's talk about that bronzer shade. So that is the sculpting shade. And look, I had a period, roughly 2015, we all did, where we were using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette and we were contouring the heck out of our faces. As I've gotten older, as my makeup tastes have evolved, and I think that as the trends have sort of moved towards a softer direction, what I'm really reaching for is a bronze tour. I want one product that I can use as my bronzer and my contour. Something that I can just gently buff in to the hollow of my cheek to give myself just a bit of a lift, you know, a little bit of a sculpt, a bit of a glow, but also something I can work into my hairline and on my chin to just warm my face up a little bit, but not too much. What I love about this shade is that it is truly neutral perfection. It's warm enough to warm up my skin, cool enough that I can use it to contour. It has the slightest bit of radiance that gives me that glow, but no shimmer, no glitter, not too much radiance that it looks weird in the hollows of my cheek. I don't know how she just perfected that product to like that perfect spot, but she did it. And if you have a complexion like mine, I don't think you can live without this. Now, let's talk about the highlighter shade. So the highlighter is this stunning, and I do mean stunning, soft gold. It's the kind of highlight, again, I'm wearing it today, that just gives you that sort of lit from within glow. It brightens up your face, it just brings your face together, it brings some light, it brings some shimmer, but no glimmer, nothing too much, something that's very, very work appropriate, something I struggle with a lot of highlighters that are on the market these days. And look, the beauty like geek that lives inside of me loves it, but the professional downtown like businesswoman that, you know, actually pays my bills does not. And so for me, when I'm looking for makeup that I can wear every day, I'm looking for makeup that's work appropriate, that gives me a glow, that makes me look refreshed and happy and confident and ready to take on whatever business meeting I have. But you know, I like a bit of glow, but I don't want to be beaming out, you know, to the gods. I don't want to be beaming, you know, across the room saying that girl's wearing highlighter. You know, what I just want them to say is, she looks great today. Did she get a great night's sleep? And I'll be like, yes, none of this is makeup. It's very natural, all me. But, you know, anyways, I hope that gives you a sense of what I'm looking for and to give you an understanding of why I find this product so truly perfect. One other thing I love about this product, if you are looking for a sort of cohesive, easy, everyday look, I will actually put the highlighter shade all over my lid, all the way up to my brow, and I'll put that bronzer in my crease, and it just gives me just that kind of a glowing eye, just something soft and easy, monochromatic that matches with my entire look. So look, this product is versatile, it's incredible. I have it in the light medium shade. It's also available in a deeper option, which is great. This retails for $80, and when you consider that you are getting a bronzer and a highlighter, I think that's a great value from Charlotte. So my next product is blush. Now, my all-time favorite Charlotte Tilbury blush is First Love. Now, I realize that does not look like very much in the pan. On the cheeks, it is truly neutral perfection. Now, this blush retails for 50 Canadian dollars. Now, in this duo, there's a lighter shade on the outside and then a little bit more of a pop of pink in the middle. So I like to use that lighter shade with a light hand to just sort of build on that sculpting that I did with the Filmstar Bronze and Glow and just sort of sculpt my cheeks up this way a little bit. And then I'll use the middle shade, I'll pop it on the center of my cheeks to just bring a little bit more color, a little bit more life. And I really do think that all together it creates a very natural, very neutral makeup base. Now, what I love about a nice neutral makeup base, it really gives me the option to wear whatever lip color I want, whatever eyeshadow I want. You know, it's something that I can go bold on my eyes, bold on my lips, but not worry that my cheeks are stealing the show. What I love about the First Love blush is it is a perfect blush if you are looking for a supporting character. You're not looking for a star, you're not looking for something that's going to be drawing attention away, but you're just looking for something that again gives you that healthy, glowing flush, so that way your eyes or your lips can be the center of attention. Okay, so number 5 was really hard because I wanted to pick all of her brow products. And what I will say is I do love her entire brow collection. I love it more and more every day, and even more than I did when I first reviewed it. I'm gonna leave my review on this product line linked down below, but I really want to highlight Legendary Brows. Now, I use her entire brow line in taupe. I'm wearing all 3 brow products on my face today. And what I love about this product, first of all, it retails for 30 Canadian dollars, which is actually absurdly reasonable for Charlotte Tilbury. Now I know $30 for a brow product is not cheap. I get it, I'm not saying it is. But within the context of Charlotte Tilbury, it actually feels reasonable. It's pretty much on par with other sort of higher end products that you're gonna find at Sephora for brows, and kind of even on the lower end, which is crazy to me. So what I love about this product, comparatively, it has a very long wand. And I just find that this wand, it is so easy to just kind of groom my brow hairs, I'll groom them kind of up and over until I reach the arch on my brow, and then I'll just gently drag them down. And it deposits enough color that I can use it on its own without a brow pencil to just give myself a soft and natural but better look. But when I pair it with the 2 pencils in the collection, it just all comes together so beautifully. I think it creates a very natural but still defined and polished brow. Normally I find that taupe can be kind of ashy with other brands, can be kind of gray toned, but this is really a nice neutral, dare I even say a hint of warm in the brow, which is exactly what I'm looking for with my whatever this hair color is. This is my natural hair. My mom's a redhead, sometimes my hair's blonde, like my hair's all over the place, but somehow this taupe always works for me. Okay, so this next product is another product that I didn't think I would love, but we're gonna let the pan do the talking. Do you think I love this product? I mean, like, that pan is bigger than 2 of my thumbs put together, so I think we know the answer to that question. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. This retails for 58 Canadian dollars, which is pricey, okay? It is pricey, and I have used up like a lot of it. But look, when this product first came out, I was just like, a powder is a powder. Like, who cares? Whatever. You know, powders do what powders do. And at the time, I wasn't really into powders. I was like, my skin is dry, I don't need a powder. But since then, I've learned a lot from my skin about what it likes to be prepped with and how products work together. And now that I found that perfect place, there is room for powder in my routine. And the way I'll use this product is, first of all, I will start by just sort of placing it right under my eye. Find it just smooths any little fine lines I've got under there. And I gotta say, at 28, there's a few more fine lines than I'd like to see. Nothing crazy, nothing that I think people really notice, but I'm starting to notice it. But I find that for now, the Airbrush Flawless Finish just does the trick at smoothing them in. I feel like it brightens my under eye. Then what I like to do with the product is I like to use it on my T-zone and then right under my cheeks where the blush and the bronzer doesn't hit. And I find that all of that together helps my face just stay put together, helps it stay matte, helps it stay radiant and put together, a bit of a glow, a bit of matte. It just all together perfect. And the last product on my list, again, it would not be my favorite Charlotte Tilbury products if I didn't reference the iconic, the stunning, the beautiful Exagger-Eyes. Now, it should come as no shock to you, I'm wearing Exagger-Eyes on my eyes right now. And every time I put it on, first of all, I look at it in the pan and I'm just like, whatever, like it's kind of a weird combo. I don't really get it. But when I put it on my eyes, I'm obsessed. You know, it is the kind of product where I could probably wear this every day for a month and feel stunning every single day. In particular, I love the enhanced shade. Now, Charlotte has this incredible ability to have a shimmering enhanced shade that she wants us to put in our crease. And, you know, makeup 101, or at least makeup that I learned growing up and kind of the rules of makeup when I was new to YouTube are that mattes go in the crease, you would never put a shimmer there. Well, the shimmers that Charlotte makes look incredible on the crease, so that's not something you need to be worried about. And this quad in particular, it just makes my eyes look big and wide and open and sparkly, and just healthy. Now, the only thing I don't like about this quad, and it's something that kind of goes across the board for most of Charlotte's, I'm gonna call them her older formula products, it's that the pop shade is really, really prone to hard pan. You need to use your finger to apply it to get any sort of look going on. And the pop shade, it's really just like more of a shimmer and a translucent base. But even if it didn't have that shade in the quad, I would still love it with or without it, because the colors, they just work together seamlessly to just flatter my skin. Every time I wear this quad, I feel beautiful. And I've had a lot of friends tell me the same as I've recommended this quad to them. They fall in love with it as well, and they always feel confident and beautiful wearing it. Now, two other things I wanted to say about this quad. I know that the entire point of this video is that we're recommending products that are not pillow talk. And I actually have a video, I'm gonna leave a link down below, where I recommend alternatives to pillow talk if you have a fair complexion like mine. And this is actually the product that I recommend in place of the pillow talk quad. I just find the colors more flattering, easier to wear. Anyways, I go into this in great detail in the video that I'm gonna leave linked down below, but I did just want to put that out there. The other thing I wanted to add is that I did a ranking of all 22 of my Charlotte Tilbury palettes and quads, and this guy came up pretty high on the list. So I'm gonna leave that link down below as well. So those are my top 7 Charlotte Tilbury products that are not pillow talk. Now, I chose to take this video not in the direction of alternatives to pillow talk, partly because I already have that video, but because it's not about bashing pillow talk, although I could do that, because it's not my favorite, and there's so many other neutral and nude shades within Charlotte's universe that I find more flattering on me. But it's really just about wanting to bring attention to some of the other products in Charlotte's line that don't always get the hype, that don't always get the love, but that are truly incredible. I think that Charlotte is just a queen of complexion, of a glowing, radiant, healthy complexion. I think these products all together, they give that to me. I know they're gonna give that to you. And once again, if you haven't already, check out Morgan's video. I cannot wait to see what products she picked. I actually can't wait to see what's overlapping. I'm sure there's gotta be some overlap between her two videos, so I can't wait to go watch it. That's what I'm gonna be doing when this video is launched. But thank you again for watching, and if you are new to my channel, if you're coming over from Morgan's, hi, welcome. I hope that you love Charlotte as much as I do, and I hope that you will stay a while. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna leave some videos right over here that I think you might enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah. P.S. Thank you, Morgan, for collaborating with me on this. I had so much fun. Bye, guys.